Welcome back to another SMITE patch notes video, and in this one we're going over the new update notes for Underworld, which is the new Odyssey. So this patch is going to have a lot of skins. I think there's like 17, including Persephone's Masteries. We got the upload schedule, some HRX information, a lot of bug fixes, Project Olympus, and then balances. So first skin we have is Pirate Admiral Chang'e.
Me ship the Moonlight Serenade and me crew have been sailing the 7 seas in search for the legendary lost treasure.
Next up we have First Mate Serket.
One day I will commandeer my own ship, and my crew will have to take orders from me. Ha!
We have Sea Shanti Neath. I think that's how you say it. Doesn't she already have a skin that looks exactly like I don't even think this is a new skin. I think this is a recolor. And there's no voice pack, so it might just be a recolor. Dead Captain Artemis. Voice pack's not working for that one either. But that looks awesome. Tusky looks fantastic. Pirate Queen Chang'e. So this one is a recolor. I'm going to guess this is like Battle Pass Plus type stuff, maybe?
A smooth sea never made a skilled pirate.
Oh.
Hoist the black flag!
Okay, so I'm guessing for Pirate Admiral, you speak as Chang'e, and then when you're Pirate Queen, you speak as what would be your bunny, which is now a cat? I'm guessing. Convention 2020 King Arthur. Nothing there, just a regular voice pack. Neiman Lion Hercules? Neiman? I don't know that word. Again, no voice packs going on here. Splice Jormungandr.
Alright, let's get this over with so I can watch anime or something.
Wow, this skin is fantastic. Galaxy Shaper Nox. Oh my gosh.
They say age and treachery defeat youth and power every time. Fortunately, I possess both.
It's a lot different than the normal Void and Galaxy skins because she has this like sun element just like built into her chest, which looks amazing next to the Void. Oh my gosh. We have Temptress Aphrodite.
Let's see how easily these fools fall prey to my seduction.
Guess she's like a succubus. Death Dragon Anubis.
Name something more powerful, more fearful than me. Thanatos.
The souls here are restless. I will calm them.
Hasn't this just been a meme for like ever? I don't know how it took this long to get Thanatos to forbid. He already has an avatar, I think, for that. Chilling Death Odin.
It's the dawn of a new age, one of ice and death.
Snaky Chibi Medusa.
I couldn't just wallow in self-pity. Even as a Gorgon, life goes on.
This one looks fantastic. Crime Boss Kuzembo.
You know, I never do anything for free. You're gonna owe me big time after this, you hear, pal?
And then we have Stellar Demise Baron Samedi, which looks fantastic as well.
I have progressed past the weakness of humanity. This is my final form.
If I'm being honest, he kinda looks a little bit like Amazenkob, just from that, just the way he's standing and he has his arm out. It looks like he should be shooting something out of there, but amazing skin. And then of course Persephone gets her masteries. So for the release schedule, coming September 17th is going to be the Battle Pass, which is going to consist of the Artemis skin, the Chang'e skins, and that's it. So Artemis and both of the Chang'es. You're also going to get the Underworld Odyssey chest, which will obviously have the Baron Samedi, Chilling Death Odin, Snaky Chibi, Crime Boss, Death Dragon Thanatos. Wait, Underworld Odyssey chest. Okay, no, I'm sorry. So the Underworld Odyssey chest on September 17th is just going to have Temptress Aphrodite. And I'm guessing some other stuff in it, but I only see that skin for right now. And then Death Dragon Anubis, Thanatos, Stellar Demise Baron Samedi, and then Persephone Mastery skins. On the 24th is when we get the Chilling Death Odin, and then October 1st we have the HRX Digital Loot Pack plus Snaky Chibi Medusa, and then October 8th we get Crime Boss Kuzembo. And of course subject to change. So for the Digital Loot Pack, the skins will be the 2020 King Arthur skin, Neiman Lion Hercules, Splice Jormungandr, and Galaxy Shaper Nox. The bundle will be available for in-game purchase at 1,500 gems if you're joining us in Atlanta. Okay, that's just kind of some extra information. Profile cosmetic items. So along with these skins, we have the Orberus Ouroboros, Global Emote, Cosmic Void Recall, Galactic Title, Horus Announcer Pack, Set, and Merlin Announcer Packs as well. So for the Underworld. The Underworld returns this year, focusing on the story of Persephone and her attempt to destabilize the rule that gods hold over the world. Earn points to reach the final reward, which is the Stellar Demise Tier 5 Baron Zombie. I'm really interested to see what Tiers 1 through 4 are. Well, no. There's 4 changes usually, right? Sometimes it's 2. It just really depends on the skin, but generally there's 4 changes, I think. 4 different versions. So you earn points for Tier 5 playable on day 1. Okay. For the first time ever, this Tier 5 skin is playable on launch day. You can pre-order the entire Odyssey for a one-time purchase to unlock and blaze the Tier 5 Baron Zombie through the Buy All button. Oh gosh. All Odyssey items will be automatically unlocked on your account as they release, including the Odyssey Point reward items. All of those items you own but do not have access to yet will be visible on the pre-orders page. So I hate pre-orders and bonuses and pay to earn stuff that should be in the, just that overall thing with gaming annoys me. So yeah, not happy about that. But purchase Odyssey items or complete Odyssey quests to earn Odyssey points and unlock reward items. Every level includes an Odyssey chest and certain levels that include additional rewards. Odyssey items are discounted during the first week that each item is released. All Odyssey items are individually purchasable skins or other cosmetics that release over time throughout this event. Each purchase rewards 5 Odyssey points. You complete the Odyssey quest to earn points towards the free rewards. So there'll be 2 quests per week, 30 total. Each quest gives you 1 point for 30 points. Quests must be done in order, and there is no limit to the speed in which quests can be completed. So we have some general bug fixes here, which I'm not going to go over. If you want to, you can go ahead and just pause this at any point. I'll also be linking this website down in the description if you want to just, click on it and read all of it yourself. Alright, so for the login screen, we added a keep me logged in option at login screen, so players don't need to type in their name and password on each login. Fantastic. Resets every 30 days. Streamer mode setting is finally here. So disabled does nothing. You hide others, you will not be able to see other players' usernames in any way. If you hide yourself, other players will not be able to see your username, and hide both hides, both. The escape and start menu added redeem code button to an easier location. Selecting the gear icon on the bottom right now takes you to the screen. For the settings screen, they updated the menu to have new UI art and layout. Includes a new feature where PC players can continue to use drop-down menus by clicking any setting. A new welcome screen has been added that will show gameplay changes, events, and content that's new in the game. From the most recent update, includes a link to the most current patch notes, which is this. New player experience, new loading art for the tutorial, updated the new account creation UI, and fixed, it's just a fixed issue. So for game modes, the map changes, which is now themed around artistic changes to the map, which is now themed around Persephone. We're exploring the adventure modes and SMITE. The first is the return of the Corrupted Arena. Okay, so Corrupted Arena. This map will only be available to queue during this update for 1 month. Multiple Odyssey quests will be here to play in adventure mode. Okay. So added a new death pit areas near the center columns. Also added a new walking path behind the jungle camp walls. Small and medium rocks no longer fall onto the battleground. Large falling rock has its size and shape adjusted. The bonus round. Players will face off in a 5v5. They can now access the item shop during the transition into the bonus round. New relic called Cruel Wind. Only be available in this mode. Charges up and then fires a single target range projectile that will pass through targets, knocking back every target it hits. So it's kind of like Sunder on steroids. The relic replaces Sundering Spear. There you go. Therefore, Sundering Spear cannot be purchased in this mode. Upgrading Cruel Wind causes it to apply a debuff to any target hit to take 20% more damage from all sources. That is fantastic. Ban gods for this game mode or Jormungandr and the Morrigan, because Jormungandr cannot be knocked back and causes problems if she has transformed to another god in the bonus round. So for the item balances, we have Heartseeker, 2,000 gold, 75 physical power, 10 pen, 200 mana, 20 mana per 5. New passive, your abilities deal an additional 3% of the target's maximum health as physical damage. If you have over 200 physical power, your ability bonus damage scales up. This effect reaches a maximum of 6% maximum health damage at 400 physical power. Its passive works similarly to Soul Reaver. This effect can trigger 1 time per ability per god. It does not, however, have Soul Reaver's decreased damage on subsequent triggers. And then for Magi's Cloak, this item has a new visual effect, so nothing crazy there. The god balance is going to have quite a bit more stuff, definitely, than the items. So for AMC, ability no longer triggers any item's effects, being his bees. His stinger has a decreased base damage, used to be 275 to 595, is now 255 to 575, and his physical power scaling goes from 110% to 100%. Amaterasu, Heavenly Reflection, gets an increased base damage, used to be 500 to 210, is now 70 to 210, a little bit of early game. And then the full charge damage used to be 100 to 420, is now 140 to 420, again, early game, a little bit of lane clear. Glorious Charge no longer roots Amaterasu during its pre-fire time. There's actually some really good changes there to her, especially for early. 72 transformations on Erlang, removed the haste effect from Mink form, which is a big change, and then the turtle base gets a decreased damage, used to be 75 to 275, is now 65 to 235. Fafnir's Endless Greed passive increases the maximum bonus protections from 20 to 25. Note that it was nerfed at some point in the past, but we cannot find any proper documentation for this change. Okay. While initially released at 30, it was adjusted to 20 sometime after. We apologize for the lack of communication on this. Alright. For Isis, Dispel Magic, decreased shield health from 90 to 250 is now 70 to 210, and then also decreased the slow by 10%. Oleron gets an increased base power from 35 to 40, and his Overflowing Divinity gets a base damage increase, used to be 35 to 95, is now 40 to 100. Looks like it's going to be plus 5 every level. Persephone gets a lot, pretty much every item gets, or every ability gets fixed here. So for general issues, fixed an issue where it was not properly leveling, fixed an issue where her death animation displaying skeleton was not intended, fixed Hades' name not capitalized, and Persephone's lore. That's a very, very minor change. Pomegranate Seed, so her passive, added a more clear description to this ability, specifying how it can be cancelled. Fixed issues where Kali, Scylla, Achilles, and Thanatos were not properly getting the rewards. And Persephone will now retain her health bar when entering this state, so players can more easily keep track of her. I'm guessing that means her death state. Harvest, adjusted the plant's materials to make distinguishing friendly and enemy harvest plants more clear. Fixed an issue on Grasp of Death where enemies would sometimes not be affected by the Bind CC, and fixed an issue where Fafnir Dragon Breath could not break the entrapping cage. So really actually there is none. There's no real quote-unquote changes. It's just fixes, really. Fix the harvest, fix Grasp of Death, fix Pomegranate Seeds, so no real changes coming there. Sun Wukong, Undefeated Body. This effect now persists for 10 seconds after gaining health above the threshold. Master's Will gets an increased base damage, used to be 90 to 290, is now 90 to 310. Sylvanas' Wisps decrease the cooldown from 18 seconds to 16 seconds, and then Nature's Grasp also gets a cooldown, used to be 20 to 16, is now 18 to 14, so pretty much 2 at everything there. The Morrigan Channeling gets a decreased cooldown, used to be 160 to 80, is now 140 to 80. Zonque's Demon Bag gets an increased max souls from 40 to 60. An increased magical protections per stack, decreased per stack, used to be 0.8 to 0.5. So overall magical protections are decreased from 30 to 30. So at first I thought that was going to be a buff, but no, it's definitely looking like a nerf there. And then increase the cooldown on Expose Evil from 10 seconds to 12 seconds. And that is going to be it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, be sure to drop a like and hit subscribe if you already haven't for more updates like this. Whenever the PTS does come out, I will be going over all the new skins, the Tier 5, the Mastery skins, everything like that. There will be a lot of videos coming out, though, at least like 20. So be on the lookout for that. I will link this in the description, and thank you for watching.